India under-19 cricket team against New Zealand in their final ICC under-19 World Cup group stage game has pretty much ensured that India qualify. Not pretty much, it has ensured that they qualify for the Super Sixes, and what's more, they've done so having absolutely dominated the competition in this particular tournament so far. You remember that they had won their prior two games as well, and by pretty decent margins. Of course, the Bangladesh game ended up becoming way more thrilling than it had any right to be, thanks to, of course, all of the rain delays and whatnot. But aside from that, though, this was as academic a win as possible for the under 19 team. It was rain hit. The rain did impact the number of overs on two separate occasions because there was a significant amount of rain prior to the match starting, which meant that the game was reduced to a 47 over a side match. In the middle of the game starting, though, just a few overs in, there was another heavy rain shower that ensured that the game was further reduced. So it became a 37 aside over game. In the end, neither team ended up playing out 37 overs. India were all out for 135 in 36.2, or New Zealand rather, were all out for 135 in 36.2 overs. And India, well, they chased down the target in 13.3 overs, which was again a DLS adjusted target. So, I mean, say what you will about that, India ended up making it look like an absolute cakewalk in the end because again they were just getting the number of runs needed. There was no question whatsoever of them actually getting there. For New Zealand, though, it was a very forgettable match because a lot of their batters, well, actually there weren't too many. No one even reached a half century. The highest score on the day was Callum Sampson's 37 and Selvan Sanjay got a 28. Jacob Cotter got 23. But aside from that, Snehit Reddy's 10 was the highest score that they got. So not a good day for them. R.S. Ambrish was the wrecker-in-chief from the Indian side of the bowling, from the bowling side of things, 4 for 29, and Henil Patel supported him nicely with 3 for 23. Khilan Patel, Mohammad Inan, and Kanish Chauhan all chipped in with a wicket apiece. So definitely a very dominant showing from the India bowlers, and the batters, well, they backed it up quite nicely. So Aaron George unfortunately fell for just 7, but Vaibhav Suryavanshi scored a 23 ball 40, once again underlining his effectiveness is as an opener in white ball cricket. He was well supported by skipper Ayush Matre, who got a 53 of 27 balls. So it's very rare that you see a Suryavanshi being outscored in terms of the strike rate, but that's exactly what Matre did. Vian Malhotra and Vedant Trivedi then chipped in with little cameos lower down to take India home, no problems whatsoever. So what does this mean? I hear you ask for, of course, India when it comes to the next round. Of course, they're through to the Super Sixes, but even in the Super Sixes, there are two groups. So there is India will be part of another group, which is, of course, wait, I'll just tell you guys what exactly the group looks like. They will be part of a group that sees them take on Pakistan. Shock horror. That is something that I don't think anyone will be surprised with. So yeah, they've got two groups, Super 6 Group 1 and Super 6 Group 2. India are in Super 6 Group 2 and they are alongside Bangladesh, oh boy, Zimbabwe, England, Pakistan and New Zealand. So they're playing Pakistan and Bangladesh in the Super Sixes. I guess. Again on Sunday. Yeah, no, Pakistan are there. I know, I'm mentioning that. I'm just saying Bangladesh and Pakistan are in the Super Sixes group with India, which means you're going to see a lot of lack of handshakes, potentially. I don't really know. I'm not going to speculate on this, but I do think that you're going to be seeing a real lack of handshakes. So, yeah, well, what it is that can be done in that regard, nothing to be said. The other group, by the way, in case you're interested, features Ireland, Afghanistan, West Indies, Sri Lanka, Australia, and South Africa. So these are how the groups look like for the Super Sixes. Remember, from here you will have the knockout rounds really start because, of course, you'll have the top two teams then make it through to the semi-finals. So how is it that that goes? I think India are in a very favorable group in that regard. They've done well so far, and I do have plenty of confidence that they should be able to get positive results against pretty much every single one of these teams. They have been a fairly good side, although not quite gotten the chance to show it because some games have seemed a little truncated at times, but they qualify with a fairly good net run rate and they qualify unbeaten. So stay tuned. Of course, the Sports Today will be bringing you all of the interesting things happening from the Under-19 World Cup. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.